Hello everyone and welcome back to more Kira Kira. In the last part we found out we have to take extra classes because of all our time practicing band we didn't study for school. So we failed out one of our classes and Karari is being so generous enough to help us study. Which obviously we're kind of blowing it off because we don't care. Because we're punk like that. We're all punks. So let's continue on. Let's retrace our steps for a little. At the Culture Festival, we were caught by the teachers on the stage after the performance. The performance we broadcast through the school at maximum volume, so of course we got caught. The teachers dragged us to the faculty room. We had to wait in front of the faculty room until the teachers decided what to do with us. I didn't think too much of it because I did this all by myself, so I'd be the only one to get in trouble. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Sorry about this, I'll explain to them so you don't have to come in. But they wouldn't listen. They said, don't act cool, and we had fun too, so it's our fault as well. They said that because they were still excited from the performance. I tried to tell them that was reckless. Because if this got blown out of proportions, then they might not be able to get ahead in life, and they might not be able to get married. They might not be able to spend happy lives. I'm a guy, so that doesn't matter to me. Actually, that might look good. Actually, this might become a very serious problem, so let's play safe, shall we? But they still didn't agree. I tried to be more detailed and explain to them what might actually happen. That's enough, just shut up, I'll kill you if you say any more. I couldn't finish because Chini got seriously angry. Oh well. Whatever. Oh god, it's her. Finally, the teachers called us in. The public morale teacher, Yoshizawa-sensei, was waiting inside. Yoshizawa-sensei is a nun and she teaches Bible study and also leads a service every week. I respect her, but I am afraid of her at the same time. She must have been in the jam on the stage because her hair was messed up and I could see the frame of her glasses was bent a little. It almost made me chuckle. As soon as we stood in front of her, we bowed and apologized together as we planned. We were very sorry for what we've done. Our loud unison startled her a little. Okay, please lift your heads. Then she cleared her throat. Anyway, why did you do it? To broadcast throughout the whole school. That surprised everyone. I answered that question. I thought we needed to be wild and aggressive since it was punk music. Is that the theme for punk music? It's anti-society. That's unsuitable at school, isn't it? Shizawa-sensei made a bitter face. Culture Festival is a celebration, however it is being held on school grounds, so you need to remember that. I apologize. I bowed again. We are sorry. We'll do it again, I swear. If you are truly sorry, then I have nothing else to say. She sounded like she wanted to go on. I guess our tactic worked. The teachers aren't used to getting angry at students at this school. Yoshizawa-sensei went on to our punishment, but there was none. Interesting. No punishment, really? Man. I don't want you to misunderstand. What you did was serious, but the students and the guests enjoyed your performance very much, and some even said punishing you was too much. If you promise to never do it again, then I'm done with you. She meant to promise to God, which is a heavy word to even someone like me. None of us could answer her. I guess you don't understand how serious this is. She sighed. We were finally freed after an hour of lecturing. Jeez. When we got to school the next day, nobody said anything, so I guess we were lucky. I'll say. School didn't get any complaint from the neighbors either, so overall everything went well. Some teachers even teased us for what we've done when we passed the hallway. I think a lot of school employees enjoyed our performance also. Thought we'd get yelled at for our costumes, but we didn't. I was actually more worried about the reaction from the people than the punishment itself, so this helped. After all, as long as it's fun, things can be dismissed in this world. But of course, it didn't end with nothing happening. Naturally, there were a few people who couldn't stand what I did. Kashimaru's grandfather was the first one. Let's go back to the day of the Culture Festival again. When we left the faculty room, we headed to the second literature club room to change. That's when an old man in a kimono showed up. Oh man! Oh, look at those teeth! And that vein on his head! That's the sign of a very angry individual. Kashiwara's grandfather, head of the Kashiwara group, Matsuguru Kashiwara. But I didn't know that then. As soon as she saw his granddaughter, he yelled at her and grabbed her hand. We tried to explain, but he wouldn't listen. He kept walking to the car. We couldn't stop him. I'm so sorry. Before she got in the car, Kashiwara bowed. It was so much fun. Thank you so much. Hurry up and get in. The old man yelled and shut the door. The black foreign car left with a loud engine noise. We just stood there. He was mad, huh? I feel bad for Kashi. No, he was absolutely ecstatic. Of course he was mad, you idiot. Chini looked worried. She looked scary, poor thing. I feel bad for her. I think we made her participate. I don't think so, but I feel bad for her. I'm going to apologize to him too. I think everything will be okay because he wants her to have fun too. The two of them are talking. I'm more worried that she left in the costume. I wonder what her grandfather thinks of the side view of her breasts. Performance at the stage resumed after we left, I hear. Pop Music Club came on after us, but they were horrible. They completely messed up and the audience even laughed at them. And they left the stage in the middle of their assigned time. People are usually very kind at the Culture Festival, but our stage might have affected and made the audience feel more aggressive. I felt bad. I didn't like them, but I was sure they were spending a lot of time preparing for the festival. So I decided to go apologize by myself. Don't apologize. It had nothing to do with what happened. When we heard you play, we got nervous. It wasn't the atmosphere of the stage. Besides, even if it was, don't embarrass us by apologizing. I didn't know how to respond to this unexpected reaction. He continued. You guys were great. We don't usually get nervous like that. You stunned us. How did you do that in such a short time? Now I know Tanoya is Kenta. That surprised me too. Even with his help, your performance was absolutely unbelievable. I was surprised with his attitude, but it made me realize how much they truly like music. Anyway, we lost. There's no need to see the vote. We all feel the same way. We have to confess our mistakes. It's a very mature attitude. I like it. Maybe he's a devout believer. I don't know if we deserve such comments, though. I can't help thinking maybe he was talking about someone else. Or maybe our desperation moved him. By the way, can I apologize to Shino sometime? I mean, personally. I said some cruel stuff. Her voice was amazing. I truly respect her. She will be a successful vocalist, I know that for sure. He really meant it. He went to Kurari the next day to apologize. I don't know what happened, but she gave him her autograph. He became her first fan, Kurari told me bashfully. Aww. I asked Chini what we should do to make them... So what we should make them do since they admitted they lost. As long as he apologized to Kurari, that's fine. That's what she said. That's enough that they liked her performance. Besides, that's what I was planning to do anyway from the beginning. That's cooler. Everyone else agreed, so, what can I say? That's not fun. I always think that Chini sometimes acts like a guy. If she were a guy, she'd be a cool guy. Why is she a girl? What a waste. What the heck do you mean? Why can't I be a girl? What's wrong with that? Chini looked bitter, hearing what I was mumbling. So everything was fine. Everything went back to normal. Not! Well, but nothing bad happened though. Kurari complains how popular she's gotten since the performance bashfully. The broadcast really left a huge impact. It's not just Kurari. Chini and Kashiwara became popular as well. They received many letters and confessions. It actually affected people outside of the school as well. People talked about our performance, which happened at normally quiet and calm OB Academy. When Chini was given a can of juice at a convenience store, she said she felt weird. The sales lady happened to be at the Culture Festival. I'm not famous, I don't know what she's thinking. She looks bitter. But this is about the three girls. I'm not popular. I grumble to Murakami every single day in the classroom. What do you mean? People are looking at you, don't you see? He's right, they are looking at me, but it's a different way from the way they look at Kashiwara and the others. It's more like they try to steal a glance. And then, they giggle after they see me. That proves I'm not popular. It's like I'm a rare animal or something. That stuff hurts me. One of the male students told me this. Maybe I like you better as a cross-dresser. I may even be able to go out with you. You look serious, too. Creepy guy. I never liked him. You may like it better, but I do not. Also, I will never go out with you. Never! You give me goosebumps all over. Come on, be more considerate. I like girls. Please understand at least that much. I feel sad even thinking such things. That's tough. Kami nods. I sigh. I shouldn't have been a cross-dresser. Some may remember 2 years ago, and now this. People really think I'm that type. But do you think being a cross-dresser is the only reason? What else is there? Because look, I even put the cat ears on, but nobody ever said anything after the culture festival. That's because people are afraid of you, man. I know for the fact that people talk about him being a transvestite behind his back. He just doesn't hear it. He thinks being a cross-dresser is like being friendly, but that's not how it works. I've seen him in a Go match before, and when he's playing, there isn't even an ounce of friendliness in him. He doesn't talk much, he's unsocial, and he has sharp eyes. Just like one of those evil characters in one of the comics, and he wore cat ears as a maid. I think there's nothing to laugh about. If anything, he made people even more fearful of him. But he has absolutely no idea. People laugh at you, but not me. That's the difference between our personal virtues. How lucky that he doesn't know the truth. Lucky indeed. There's one more thing. One more thing! After the Culture Festival, they rank all the exhibits and post on the bulletin board. It's the result of the questionnaire all the guests fill out, just like a popularity contest. That's what the Pop Music Club was talking about since they admitted their loss. We didn't need to see, but I'm just kind of curious how we did. A few days before the end of the semester, it was posted. I went to look at it with Murakami during lunch break and noticed this strange atmosphere in front of the bulletin board. People are gathering and talking, well, that's normal. But by the way they're talking, it's not like each class is being excited about the result. It's more like they are whispering to each other. I get close to the bulletin board. Ah, there's Majima. One of my friends yelled my name. Majima. He was one of the second lecture club members. I hear people whispering to each other. I look at the bulletin board suspiciously. Huh? Where is it? The first place is blank. What's this? No way. I remember the reaction of the people around us and then look for the words, the live performance by the second lecture club. Go Club is 10th place. My tactics were exciting, wasn't it? Just like I thought. I think he's the reason for the 10th place, but I don't think he understands the true reason of the 10th place. Anyway, I just can't find the second lecture club. I looked through every inch of the sheet. Every single exhibit gets listed, just not the top place. I think. Murakami points to the blank first place spot. Could it be? But what else can it be? But how could we be in first place? No, what else should you get? All people talk about is you guys. It was truly your culture festival this year. In a good and in a bad way. Oh, you think so? Well, it doesn't say so on the paper. Is this a misprint? Why didn't they print the first place? I don't think that's the case. I think they erased it. This can't be a misprint. Somebody would have noticed. There must be a reason. What kind of reason? Wait a minute. They didn't get that mad. I see. Murakami folded his arms. This must be some kind of message. If you don't know anything, then you'd assume the school is behind it. If that's the case. Ah, I know. Murakami grins. What? You look weird. There are punk fans in the management committee too. What do you mean? Don't you get it? No? You know when the Pistols, God Save the Queen, got first place in the ranking, they purposely left the first place blank because it had some lyrics in it that actually made them more famous. Really? I bet they copied that. How mischievous of them. You really think they'd do that? Sure, I know they would. How punk of them. Can't believe the teachers didn't notice. What a good school this is. I don't know if he's right. But just like Murakami said, people talked about us because of it, which made us even more famous. We're famous. I wish I could say this is really everything from the Culture Festival, but there's actually just one more thing. There's always one more thing. This is a rather personal matter, though. I have to turn time backwards again. This was on the night of the performance. After a few days of total nerve-wracking days, I felt exhausted. After the shower, I couldn't fight the sleepiness anymore, so I got into my bed. The soft comforters invited me to true happiness. As I was falling asleep, I heard my cell phone. An email came. The sender's name woke me up. I didn't want to do anything stupid, like sending her a pitiful email, so I already deleted her from my phone book. As soon as I saw the email address, I knew who it was, and my heart froze. Oh, his ex-girlfriend? When's the last time I received a mail from her? For a while. Exchanged emails every day. Yep. Oh, man. Oh. I hoped I might get one or two right after we broke up, but I never thought I'd really get one. I pushed the button while my heart is pumping like crazy. This is what it said. I saw you on the stage at the Culture Festival. I'm glad you're doing well. By the way, you look cool. A very simple mail. I was relieved that there was nothing that would surprise me. After I calmed myself down, I replied thanking her and asked her if she has a boyfriend now. She answered yes, but I was able to accept that quite naturally. Then I realized this is really the end for us. I was actually expecting something else, but it didn't hurt me as much as I thought. After we exchanged a few more mails, I got under the blanket again. My mind went blank and fell into deep sleep immediately. So, everything finished with the second literature band. Summer break came after the festival and I'm working hard on my studying. Kashiwara is studying at home because her grandfather forbids her from leaving the house. Chini is busy taking care of her sisters. Karari's working extra shifts at work. Everyone's back in their normal, everyday life. We don't practice our instruments anymore, and I don't think we'll have a chance to get together again, although I'm sure the girls will. I don't want to think that way, but it seems like our relationships ended when the band activity ended. So I felt strange when we got together at the fireworks festival. Chini, Karari, Kashiwara, and I are all here, plus Tanoya and Murakami, 6 people in total. Oh, they look so cute with their yukatas. Everyone Murakami talked to was able to make it. You look restless. Why should I be? She's right, though. Every time these members met, we practiced, so I felt weird showing up without the bass on my shoulder, and that's making me restless. I guess it's a habit, hard to break. By the way, was it okay with your grandfather? To change the subject, I asked Kashiwara about her grandfather. I think he's tired of getting angry. He didn't say anything today. Kashiwara smiles. Her health has gotten better since the summer break started, and knowing that Karari will be with her, her grandfather allowed her to come. I guess her grandfather really likes Karari. I just don't understand why someone like him would like someone like Karari. Kashiwara's grandfather is an old and stern man, yet Karari's so carefree and always with a huge appetite. She's sure to survive even if she was the last person on this earth. Is that what they have in common? I can't help staring at Karari. Why are you staring at me? Karari runs away. She's wearing a pink yukata today. She looks cute. But she's wearing her sneakers and she looks like an elementary school kid at a temple festival. Since it's a fireworks festival, all the girls are wearing yukatas. Kashiwara is wearing hers perfectly and she's wearing expensive looking Japanese wooden slippers. She has her hair up to match the yukata. She's carrying a beautiful pouch with butterfly embroidered to go with the yukata. Unlike Karari, she looks perfect. She's smiling the whole time. She must be feeling well today. And then there's Chini. She's being herself. Classic Chini. I don't want her to get mad, so I should say something else. She's wearing yukata too, but I think the belt is from when she was in junior high. I remember she came over to my house and But the curry, I was eating on it. She hit me with the tray, and I still remember how much it hurt. I couldn't understand why she had to wear something like that after running around with me getting all muddy, but I guess that's by the time she was growing up to be a young lady. I don't mean anything horny, though. Of course not. Us guys, we look normal. Period. End of sentence. We have a little time before the fireworks started, so we walk around a little. We bought apricot candles, did the goldfish catching, and by the time I was enjoying myself. Karari's happy with her cotton candy and takoyaki in her hands. Next to her is Kashiwara. She's watching the little kids working on shape games without coughing. Chini's looking at the target shooting, but I don't think she has enough guts to join the couples and kids at the counter. Murakami's chasing Tsunoya with a rocket firework in his hand. Tsunoya's enjoying himself. What should I do? Oh, god damn. Oh god, ask Karari to ask Kashiwara. I kinda like Kashiwara, but I like Karari better. I'm gonna go with Hey Sheena, looks good. Karari flashes me a bright smile. It's really tasty. Here, one for you too, Shika. She holds out some apricot candy. Ah, thanks. I take it. I've never seen a night vendor that didn't sell soup, kid. Karari's having fun. I eat a bit of the apricot candy she gave me. The tangy apricot is covered with syrup. It's a very simple snack. It doesn't taste that good normally, but in this environment it's delicious. Hey Shinho, are you full yet? No way, I can eat more. And do you want to share some okonomiyaki? I already had dinner, so I don't think I can finish one serving by myself. And that's the truth, I shouldn't be hungry. The smell I've been smelling and the sound I've been hearing are making me hungry. I want to eat even just one bite. It's my treat for giving me the apricot candy. Sure, I love something. Word. Japanese word. I wonder if there's anything she doesn't like, but I don't say anything. I place an order for the okonomiyaki. The pre-made ones are all gone. So the young guy with blonde hair at the stand tells me to wait a few minutes. Although he's young, the way he handles the spatula on the grill looks very experienced. He must make tons of okonomiyaki every day. Our okonomiyaki is ready in just minutes. The freshly made okonomiyaki is steamy and shaved fish flakes are dancing on it. Oh, that looks delicious. Karari's about to drool. Let's eat over there. Going to the vacant house stairs by the front door next to the street. We sit next to each other and I put the okonomiyaki pack in between us. Then I realize I only got one set of chopsticks. I'll go get another. That's okay, we take turns. But look, we should eat before it gets cold, or can I take the first bite? Sure, go ahead. No, you paid, so you should get the first dibs. Make up your mind. Break off a small piece and eat it. I love that face she makes right there. That is so adorable. It's hot. The taste of the sauce, mayonnaise, flour, and cabbage all mixed together is amazingly delicious. That all sounds really gross to me. Whatever. Here, give me the chopsticks. Hand the chopsticks to Karari. She obviously can't wait. When she takes the chopsticks, she cuts the okonomiyaki into pieces. There's no hesitating her action. I watch her while chewing. Hot! She tries to take a bite of the freshly made okonomiyaki. She tries to cool it off inside her mouth. Then she swallows. No, it's hot. How can you eat this, Sheena-kun? Well, freshly fried food doesn't bother me either. Idiosyncrasy, huh? Did you burn the inside of your mouth? Maybe I did, but it's delicious. With a smile, she was back to the chopsticks. Hey, it's your turn, Shika. Yeah? Take the chopsticks from Karari's. Is this okay? Karari isn't bothered at all, so I shouldn't be either. If she doesn't care, then I shouldn't be embarrassed. Hurry, hurry, I'm next. As she rushes me, I take another bite. Now I'm being too conscious of her. I can't even taste the food. Me next, give it to me. Karari takes the chopsticks from my hand, picks up a piece, and puts it in her mouth. She doesn't care. What? Why are you staring? Oh, there's a piece of seaweed on your teeth. There isn't really. What? Don't look. Hey, where is it? She covers her mouth and asks me. Don't cover it. I can't see it unless you show me. No, tell me without looking at it. How can that be possible? Then I tell her there's no seaweed. Hey, don't dare tease me like that. Karoi puffs up her cheeks. So we finished Yokimiyaki while switching the pair of chopsticks back and forth. Thank you, it was delicious. Karoi smiles. There's a little bit of sauce in the corner of her mouth. This time, it's really there. Aww. That was great. You know, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here. And I will see you all in the next part. Take it easy.